Hello everyone and happy Friday. Before we share my analysis from these last few days, please remember that neither I nor the SIMETRI team from Crypto Briefing are licensed financial advisors. What we provide is not a personalised investment advice, it is merely our opinions based on our various research and diligence. As always, do your own research before making any decisions about buying or selling crypto.
30k is a key downside level for Bitcoin. So I think during the bull run that we've seen since 2021, Bitcoin has never closed a daily candle below 30,000. If we start to see that, and someone pointed that out to me the other day, that if we start to see that, then that would be a big concern, and I'd also be worried. Monthly pivot point, we don't need to worry about that. The weekly pivot point, we're well below that at the moment. And if we did move higher, we'd have to get up to like 36.4, 38,000 in order for the market to start to be looking good. But the main concern for me would be a daily close below 30,000 as a huge bearish signal for the market. Okay, so let's get to the charts for Bitcoin. And I think something that's very apparent here is that this head and shoulders pattern has started to play out. So we've now got the base. We weren't quite able to break the low, albeit by a few points, but we weren't able to break the low from 2021. So that's probably encouraged a bounce. But I think we're probably going to see two scenarios here. Either we're going to come up and we're going to test, we're going to get above 42,000, and then we're going to make a final massive right-hand shoulder, and then we're going to collapse, or basically we're going to consolidate around this kind of area, and then we're going to go down towards 20,000. So it's very, very unsure, and obviously just picking a side is just guesswork at the moment. So we've got to try to be quite smart about what we do. But if we did start to get underneath this kind of area from the last summer, then that exposes 27,000. And once we get underneath there and we move underneath 20,000, then things deteriorate very quickly underneath 27,000. And this pattern here hasn't quite played out to its full potential, very nearly, but it hasn't quite played out. So this is what's keeping me cautious about the rebound at the moment. And if we look on the lower time frames, there's definitely some hope there, but because if this Y cleft pattern does play out, then I think Bitcoin can recover. And obviously we've seen today, it looked like the low was in and then a new major low come in. And that's very consistent with this pattern here, where you make that final low and then the market springs higher after it's wiped out all the stops. So we could see that happening. But overall, unless we see a break above 32,000, we've got to be very, very careful. So overall, hoping for a big move down towards the 30,000 level over the next few days, stabilize around there, and then a big reversal. But we can't discount a rally back towards 36,000 if we see a daily price close above 32.6. A drop below 28.8 could cause a significant decline down to 27,000. Under 27,000, things look very, very bad for the entire market. But as I say, there's a potential Wyckoff pattern forming, so we'll keep an eye on the low and the 32,000 level. And if that isn't broken in the next few days and things still look bad, then things could deteriorate very quickly. And overall, I'm cautious due to the very, very negative market conditions. So if we look at Ethereum, so the complete opposite happened to what happened last autumn, where we broke above the triangle pattern, and then we've moved back inside there. We've obviously tested it a few times, and now we're underneath this triangle pattern. Now, I don't know whether it's going to be a false breakout, but what I can see here very clearly is that the market could go down to 1,500, and that could form a much larger head and shoulders pattern. So that's the big worry. All the time we're trading underneath $2,500, it's a big, big worry that this massive pattern here is going to play out and Ethereum is going to absolutely collapse. In order for me to even attempt a tentative buy signal, I probably need to see 2,500 and things looking a lot better. Overall, it's Wyckoff patterns everywhere, and you can see here the emergence of one earlier today as well. So we've got that spring low, and if we start to get above that type of 2.5 area, then there's a strong chance here that we could probably be headed back to 2.8, something like that. But at the moment, my primary concern is getting above 2.5. Otherwise, we could easily see a spill down to 1,800, and that could just be getting warming up. So that would be a big concern for me at the moment. So overall, Ethereum, huge triangle breakouts just taken out in the negative zone. Watch out for a big reversal or a continuation around this zone over the coming days. A return to 2,000 could easily be on the cards, but as I say, watch that potential Wyckoff pattern. If we don't start to make new lows, there's definitely a chance that the market could recover based on these Wyckoff patterns that we're seeing in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the crypto total market cap charts.
And thank you. I hope you found my thoughts helpful. If you'd like more, please click the subscribe button for Pro BTC Trader and join me every week on Wednesdays for our live trading war room and daily email updates.